Well, John, we are here for a special episode of the podcast that we're also going to be putting over on YouTube. We're going to keep this one short and sweet. We want to tell you about our year-end fundraiser and ask you to support it. Right now, we are in the month of December, and we are looking to raise $60,000 between now and December 31st, and we need your help to do it. Now, what's exciting is that we have a matching grant of $30,000, which means for every dollar given in response to this video, a matching dollar is going to meet that dollar. So if we raise $30,000, we have our $60,000. So what I'm hoping you will do if you're hearing this or watching this on YouTube is click the link in the description. And if this ministry has encouraged you in 2025, if you believe in what we're doing at Into the Harvest, then make a generous gift here in the month of December. It will be doubled, and you'll be a part of helping us finish this year strong and start strong in 2026. But let me just throw it to you, John, and let you tell people, if they give to support Into the Harvest, what is it that they're supporting? What is our mission and ministry?
Yeah, Andrew, thanks. So one, it's really about Jesus. It's about his kingdom. It's about proclaiming his name. It's about depopulating hell and populating heaven and filling the earth with people who reflect his image. It really comes out of Matthew 9. We've talked about this passage a number of times on the podcast. Matthew 9:35 through 38 says, when Jesus went throughout all the cities and villages, teaching in the synagogues and proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, healing every disease and every affliction. And it says, when he saw the crowds, he had compassion for them. He saw that they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Into the Harvest is about filling the earth with those laborers. And he gives them this challenge. Therefore, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into the harvest. That's our hope and prayer with Into the Harvest Ministries. Our hope is that they would be sent out. If you look at that word, it's a powerful word, Andrew. Remember, we spent some time looking at that word before. It's that laborers are thrust out into the harvest. That's not just like a trickle, like a small response to the need. There's more and more and more laborers flooding the harvest because there's so many people that really need Jesus. So our hope really is that we encourage people to be in the harvest, and we bring clarity to what it actually looks like to be in the harvest, to walk with Jesus. And we'd help give them community and connection to other disciple makers who are in the harvest doing the work, and that we give them resources. Just simple tools, things that we've used over the last collective 50, 60 years of doing ministry together, leading ministries, helping disciple folks wherever God sends us. Those resources have a pretty crazy reach, actually, Andrew. A lot of our podcasts are watched, viewed. Questions are coming up on YouTube from Africa, all the way down into over across to the Philippines. Just recently, we had an email from a gentleman named Charles out in Austria, who's using our Pathway series to disciple the next generation of young people in his church. He's asking questions about how to do that. And we want to continue to be able to keep giving those resources so that the ministry moves out of the building and into the harvest, like Matthew 9:38 talks about. So encouragement, clarity, community, and resources. That's what Into the Harvest is all about. We want to keep doing that.
Yeah, and if you think about that passage with Jesus, where the name Into the Harvest comes from, Matthew 9, he's talking to his disciples. So he didn't just say that to anybody. Jesus was making disciples, and his purpose was to send them out into the harvest. And in the same way, our ministry is really focused on disciple makers. We don't think we can make disciples virtually or online, but we can definitely inspire, resource, and bring community to disciple makers who are already out there in the harvest. So that's our mission. That's what we're trying to do. We're excited about some things that are coming up next year in 2026, and part of your giving today is going to help us continue to build those out. So you want to mention anything about next year and what we've got coming?
Yeah, we've really dreamt about the idea of having disciple makers connected with other disciple makers all over the world, asking questions of one another. How does this work? How do you teach this principle? I'm stuck in this area trying to help my disciple learn and grow in this way. And so we've really been dreaming about this idea really probably for the last 3 years of what's it look like to actually give people access to one another, fellow disciple makers in the harvest, bring a sense of community and togetherness. So we're already beta testing a project we're calling Harvest Life. What's it look like to be one of the few who's living the harvest life so we can stay encouraged? That will launch summertime. And we're really excited about really helping you all stay connected, not just talk with Andrew and I or shoot an email to us and we maybe could set up a Zoom and do some coaching, but that you would have access to one another and really help each other be involved in the harvest together.
Yeah, we think this is maybe the most strategic project that we've worked on over the past 10 years. Like John said, it's already live. We're in the beta phase of building it out, but this is going to be the world's #1 online community for disciple makers. That's what we're praying towards. That's our goal for building out Harvest Life. So you're going to hear more about that in 2026, and you will have an opportunity to join that and become part of Harvest Life and be one of the few that Jesus is calling and sending out into the harvest. This fundraiser it's a big amount. $60,000 is a lot. And that's because a big portion of our annual budget comes through in December. Anywhere from 15 to 25% of what it takes to run this ministry will come through or not over the next 30 days. And we're praying and trusting God that it will come through. And folks like you are going to help us get there. Again, if you give today, the link is in the description of this video or it's in the show notes of this podcast. Click that link, make a generous donation. Anything that you give is going to be doubled up to $30,000. And so we ask you to partner with us in this work, help us to finish 2025 strong, and help us to continue this work into 2026. We appreciate you guys. This is our ministry. It's not just me and John. This is the ministry of Jesus that he's called us into. And we appreciate you guys partnering with us with this year-end fundraiser. So love you, and we will talk to you next time on the podcast.